Hi everyone, my name is Justin Riendo. I'm BraunAbility's Dealer Development Service Performance Senior Manager, and we're going to talk to you today about a few service and preventive maintenance related items that I think are important that you know about as a consumer. We're inside of a 2019 Honda in-floor wheelchair accessible vehicle, and we want to talk about a few topics and show you some things on this vehicle that are important for you to know about. I want to take a few moments to cover something that you may not be fully aware of, or maybe it's been a while since you reviewed it. Every wheelchair accessible vehicle that comes out of our factory at BraunAbility and is delivered to the consumer comes with a maintenance guideline for the conversion. And if we open up this guideline, you'll see that it looks very similar to what you'd find in your car's maintenance guideline. Every 5,000 miles or 6 months, whichever comes first, you need to schedule your maintenance on your conversion with your local BraunAbility dealer. Now, every 30,000 miles or 3 years, you'll see that there's some other maintenance items that need to be touched on. And this also covers some warranty items and also some just basic information about your conversion and about maintenance. Maintenance is vitally important to get done on a regular basis. If we don't change our car's oil, we know what happens. It ends in disaster. And our complex systems within the mobility side of the vehicle, the conversion, the kneeling system, the electronic controllers, the ramp systems, all of those things need to be maintained on a regular basis to ensure that you have a safe and reliable vehicle. In the rear of your vehicle, usually under a seat or under a cover, there'll be an electronic control module that was developed by BraunAbility to interface with the vehicle's components and the conversion. We have a seamless operation process so that when you hit any of the buttons to operate the conversion, both the car and the conversion are speaking to one another. And this control module captures the vehicle information that's important for it to understand or know at the time, and then it sends signals out to the ramp and to the kneeling system to operate those components in conjunction with the OEM sliding door. We maintain as many of the OEM parts as possible because it was developed by the OEM and they're the experts in those components. So when we integrate the ramp and the kneeling system, we need some computer system to talk between the car and the conversion, and that control module accomplishes that. Now, much like your smartphone or a computer, there's different revisions of software within that control module. And your certified technician at any BraunAbility dealership service department will be looking at that during preventive maintenance and updating any new software that computer needs. These are things that are extremely complicated, very complex, but often things that we don't think about because they operate behind the scenes. And they're very important for you to get checked during preventive maintenance, and you don't have to worry about it if you bring it into a BraunAbility dealer. Here's another very big aspect of what will be covered during preventive maintenance, and that's the ramp system. You can see here we have a 2019 Honda in-floor ramp. And there's a lot going on underneath the cover of the floor. And as part of preventive maintenance, your technician will remove that floor covering, inspect all of the complex motors, controls, and systems underneath, and make sure that they're lubricated and adjusted properly. Now let's talk about something else that's very important when it comes to the topic of preventive maintenance, but it may not be something that's completely top of mind, and that's preserving your investment. It's no secret that when you get to a certain point, you'll want to trade in your vehicle, and the dealership will do a trade-in evaluation to determine how much that vehicle is worth and what they can give you for it in trade-in. And the more preventive maintenance that you do on a regular basis, the more paper trail that you have that the vehicle has been maintained properly, means a lot to the dealer, because that means that it's going to cost them less to refurbish anything, make any adjustments, lubrication, or repairs in order for them to sell that to the next customer. So by having that paper trail, by doing that regular preventive maintenance, you've definitely preserved your investment. Your trade-in values will be higher, and the overall trade-in process will be a little bit smoother. And remember, there's things under the hood, so to speak, that we weren't able to show you or that you may not think about regularly, like your kneeling components, your evaporative emissions, brake systems, things like that. All of those items will be checked by your servicing technician at your BraunAbility dealership. So to protect the reliability, the safety, and the investment that you've made in your vehicle and its components, make sure that you're scheduling in those preventive maintenance appointments. Even if you don't do it right now, call your dealership and make sure that you get on the calendar.